This is a Linssen Grand Sturdy 35 sedan. They're Dutch built and it's all steel. So a really proper, solid motorboat. Very, very popular for inland waters. And you can see actually some of the practical detailing. Look at the thickness of these rubber D-sections that go around the bathing platform at the sides and also around the whole boat. Because of course on the rivers, they do tend to take sometimes a little bit of punishment. So that is very, very useful, along with the fact it's got some serious steel construction. Now we've got the canopies on at the minute because the weather has been absolutely dreadful here at the boat show. So I'm going to walk you around the outside from here. Obviously normally you can unzip this and you can just wander out onto the side, so it's going to be easier just to stroll up this way. We've got side boarding ladders here. These actually swing down so you can walk up onto the side, and of course when that's down it's open there. And then we can come right on around to the bow. We've got the mast there which will fold down to reduce air draft. Very important obviously on the rivers that you can keep the height down as low as possible, and the anchor winch there. That's what she looks like from the outside. I'm going to take you in now and show you how she looks from the inside. So we'll step on here. The interesting thing is they do two versions on the same hull. I'm going to show you this here. So we are on the Grand Sturdy 35 sedan, which as you can see is like a flat top here, and you can see now why that needs to reduce in height because it is quite a lot higher than this. But they do an aft cabin version, and the big difference with the aft cabin is that rather than having a cockpit that's sunk into the boat as this is on the same level as the saloon, on this one you come up some steps from the saloon and there's an aft deck, and what that means is it gives you space for another double cabin in the back of the boat. This is the one that we're looking at, cockpit at the back, and then this is what we're about to see inside. So yeah, if you wanted to have the two cabins there, you can certainly do it. These are these zip sections that come up that give you access onto the side deck. You can see it on this side as well. So you zip those up, roll it up, and that's your way forward. Big overhang on this, which means that your canopies drop pretty much vertically, so you don't need to have any framework for those, which is great. If we head on in here then, this is just a really big, comfortable social space. And in fact what they've done is they've put a nice desk here. Brilliant place to work from home, isn't it? That'd be fantastic. But actually you can lift that, and there's a TV on the other side of it, so if you want to watch a bit of telly you can do. There we go, engine's under the floor. I will show you that in a moment. Gas cooking on this one, so we've got the gas oven and the gas hob up here. Fridge is in here, but I mustn't open the fridge door, so we'll gloss over that. I'm sure you know what a fridge looks like on the inside. And then you've got the sink here. This is the control panel, so they put all the switch gear on here, so heating, lighting, all that kind of stuff, all switched from there. And then the helm is over here. Big upright wheel. You've got the bow and stern thruster controls, very important when you're manoeuvring. And then again, similar deal here with the switch panel. And it's showing you as well, water level, fuel level, that kind of stuff is on there, engine control, and so forth. And the other thing to mention while we're here is that this settee here is a settee bed, so this will make into a double bed. If you want extra sleeping, you can have it. And then finally, the other thing we've got here is this massive opening roof section. Look at this. So you can really let the light and the air in, and when you want that shut, you touch the button and voila. And what I find really interesting about this is that there's a blind to come across here, a night blind like that. Why? Moving on. There's a bug screen as well. That I can see the point of, because obviously when you've got that open, you can have the air coming through and keep the bugs out. I'm just not quite sure why you want a night screen. I'm sure there's a really good reason. Maybe you can get this with glass panels in. That would seem to make sense, wouldn't it? Let's press on a bit further. If we come down here, we've got, it's just a single cabin on this one, as we mentioned before, so that's in here. But a nice size, central double bed. And it's just nice and simple everywhere, isn't it? There's nothing complicated about this. It's just a nice, proper little motorboat. Hatch up above, so you've got a way out in an emergency. More storage over here. And then they split off the heads and the shower. So the shower is in here. Really nice size. Look at that. That's fantastic. So that is just for this cabin. Of course, anybody can come in and use it, but what I mean is there's only a door from here on this one. On the other side, this is the heads, and they've put a door here as well, because of course that is also a day heads. People during the day, you might be having a party on the boat and you want people to come and better use the loo without coming through your cabin. That's how you can do it. And then that one makes it ensuite at night. Again, decent size. They've not tried to cram too much in. Everything is nicely proportioned. Very good. Okay, let's come back out of here. Let's have a look in here. Oh, hang a knocker. There we go. Fusion Hi-Fi is there. Webasto central heating system is here as well. Good. Engine then is under the floor, as I mentioned. And it is a Volvo Penta D2. Again, it couldn't get much simpler, could it? You've got the fuel tank there just ahead of it. You can see the ribs of the steel construction on the floor on either side. So it's a D2, it's 75 horsepower. It's giving the boat about 7.5 knots flat out. As I say, it's redesigned for inland and estuary use. I guess you could take it out and use it coastal, but the speed and the performance is absolutely optimal for on rivers and so forth. In fact, if you're doing 6 knots, it's using just 5 litres an hour. So that's giving you about 260 miles of range. Water strainer is here. Little fuel filter over there. And it's conventional shaft drive. There we go. You can see it disappearing down the back. And in fact, that's encapsulated by the keel all the way back. Yeah, there we go. Batteries are over there. And battery switches. Fantastic. And in fact, while we're under the floor, I should point out that there is a huge storage area up here. So if you want to go and spend some time, because people do with these, they kind of retire and buy a boat like this and then head off through the inland waterways of Europe. And this sort of boat is ideal for that. So there's a massive storage void down here full of brochures because we're at a boat show. And if I close that one down, worth pointing out, in fact, while we're here, that that table in the cockpit is freestanding. So that was in here. I moved it out so that we can open this hatch here. So again, you just put it wherever you want to use it, really. And then if we come back here, shunt my shoes out of the way, we will discover there we go, another big storage void down there. It is a very practical boat, isn't it? There we go. And that, my friends, is about the size of that. I don't think there's much else to point out. Let's head back out. Let's stand over here. Let's say huge thanks to Boat Showrooms. They've organised this tour. They're dealers for these in the UK. And a huge thanks as ever to you all for watching. Let me know what you think of that fine ship. And we'll catch you on another one of these real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.